Recording in progress.
Progress. Turn it on.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah. Do
Cheers,
you only have
Boots.
wine?
Yeah.
Cheers. Well, I am having my dinner.
Mm. No, no, no. I also like have food.
What did you think I was asking?
Like if that is the only like alcohol really here. I don't know why I thought that that was the question.
No, I definitely was like, is the only thing that you're ingesting wine?
No, it is dinner time for me. It's
Okay, same. What do you have?
5:45.
What do you have?
Okay, so I have like a spicy sort of like sauce,
Mm-hmm.
like a tomatoey
Mm-hmm.
sauce. And then here, lentils, Dahl.
Okay.
Here I have a dosa that I folded up.
Delish.
And then here I have it's veggies, but underneath like the roasted veggies, there's rice with beans.
Mm.
What do you
Lovely. As a matter of
veggie?
fact, it's funny because before I decided on what I was gonna have tonight, I was considering ordering Indian. And then I
Oh,
was like, I don't really feel like it. So I switched it up. And instead, I'm having an Alpine lunch. No, not
and
lunch. Alpine
lunch.
snack plate. We're gonna start with my bev. My bev is a Grüner Veltliner. Her name is Christina.
Hi,
And you see how like
Christina.
all these cute bugs around it? On the back it says, celebrating the bugs. Not all bugs are pests. Beneficial insects illustrated here are good bugs that perform pest control and are beneficial to the health of the vines they inhabit.
I love that.
Adorable. Also, it's real cloudy. Um, and a little bit tasting like natural wine, which I'm digging. And then I'm gonna start with I'm just going to pick it up with my hand because I mean, that's the joy. Uh, Cornichons, sauerkraut,
Yum.
a pretzel bun, bretzel, if you will.
Yum.
We have
A bretzel.
Gelman mustard. We have a surprisingly kosher beef hot dog. Oh, puppy. Hot
Yeah,
dog.
we got a puppy here.
This is ketchup that I mixed with curry powder, like currywurst that you would get on the
Mm.
streets of Berlin. And this beauty is cheese. It's called Tete and it's a Swiss cheese. And it's the only cheese that is very specifically made not to be cut into chunks. It's put into this like contraption. And then like you have this like thin knife that like you go around with it and it creates these like beautiful rosettes.
Oh wow, it looks like mekupele.
Exactly, but it's not. It's cheese. And it's very, very tasty. And I bought it from Whole Foods already in like the rosettes, but they sell it also in like the chunk, but I obviously don't have the contraption.
Hmm.
But it's very good. It kind of tastes like a mix between Swiss cheese and Parmesan, but because it's cut like so thinly, it like legitimately melts in your mouth.
Yum.
It's so good. I'm almost
Yum.
like upset that I bought it because now I'm gonna have to eat all of it.
Well,
Like maybe not tonight, but like soon.
worse things have happened.
Absolutely. Although I will say this. Yesterday I made a massive pot of buckwheat and I love buckwheat. Love buckwheat. But I've forgotten what it feels like to eat it because like I gave myself like I put maybe a cup of it in a container today for work and I'm still full from it.
Yeah, it's
I
very
ate
filling.
lunch at 12:30. It is magic.
It is magic.
Magic.
No, it's very delicious and it's very, very filling. Very healthy, very
Mm-hmm.
filling. I'm um I'm I would like I already know what I want when I get home. And
A steak.
I'm between a couple of things, like
A massive steak.
a massive steak could be nice, perhaps a burger, or how Adam likes to call
Mm.
it, a burger.
Burger. So
Um,
good.
Sushi,
Hmm.
you know, that could be really, really nice. And
Any
for the
protein that used to be alive.
right, flesh. Yikes, that's a horrible word. And for like the first time in such a long time, I feel like I am finding myself like craving a cigarette.
I
I'm
was
like,
gonna ask if you're
wow,
craving a rotisserie chicken like I do when I'm traveling. But no,
no,
sugar. No.
cigarette.
I love a rotisserie chicken, man.
I mean, I'm definitely not gonna crave that when I'm traveling.
No, when I come back from traveling.
Oh, that's interesting.
When we lived in Israel, Dad knew that when I land, like when I came home to visit, when I land, he needed to have two things in the house: a fresh Publix rotisserie chicken and a pint of blackberries. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like if now you were to go away for like a week or two, like you would need a rotisserie chicken when you got home.
Probably not because it's more readily available to me.
Right.
It depends. What did I eat on my vacation?
Mhm. That makes sense.
You
But
know,
still,
this
I
pretzel
feel
bun
like
is
for
so good.
me, a rotisserie chicken is like the last thing that I will buy like at the grocery store. I'll get it
Agree.
if I don't feel like making anything and I just want something that is like relatively light, that's easy, affordable, and relatively healthy.
Hmm. Also, you can use a rotisserie chicken like 1,000 different ways.
Right. I actually saw this like food like this like social media chef that I follow. She posted like four dinners that she's making like with one rotisserie chicken or something like that.
Hmm. So easy. We love
So
a rotisserie
easy.
because I don't like to reheat meat. Usually, when I'll make, like when I buy a rotisserie chicken that same day, honestly, I could probably eat all of it, but I try not to.
In one
Uh,
day, that makes sense, I feel like.
right, not in one sitting, but like throughout the day without having to put it in the fridge, just like keeping it like in cool enough temperature.
Hmm.
But if I'm normal, if I'm not feeling like a bottomless pit, then what I'll
Uh-huh.
do is first things first, you got to snack on the wings.
Right.
And then I pull apart the dark meat and I snack on that. That's what I snack on throughout the day that it is fresh and I just received it. The breast, I make chicken salad with,
Yes.
or put it in a soup.
And then do you use those bones for broth?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to roast them?
No, what I do is try to not be gross about it and I'll pull the meat off the bone instead of like sucking in my mouth,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Naturally.
No, my natural instinct is to like caveman that shit.
I don't. I won't like leave any meat on there, but like I will not be sucking the bones dry.
I'm sorry, we never do this. Mom just messaged us asking if you arrived today, which is funny because I told her that we're using her Zoom account. So I'm gonna take a selfie, get in here. Very good. And send it to her. Okay. All right. Well, you finished your retreat and now you're just chilling. Have you done your homework?
Have I done my homework?
Yes.
What homework?
See, the fact that you don't know what I'm talking about is concerning because I feel like I was quite passionate about it last week. And the fact that you don't
Oh,
remember a promise that you made.
the movie?
And it's not even a promise to myself, it's a promise to yourself. Because
Right.
honestly, it's just like you're doing yourself a disservice.
The movie?
Are you fucking kidding me? The album.
Oh,
The fact that
yeah,
you don't. Yeah.
that went right. The moment that entered my brain, immediately left my brain. Like, did not think of it any longer. No, I haven't listened to the album.
You made it quite a
I'll
point to
I'll
say, I'm here a few days after the retreat is over.
well, it's on you for not reminding me.
I didn't want to be like annoying about it. Also, like it's been a week and that is still fully my truth. That is literally all I'm listening to. It's become a disease.
Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm inflicted with rosaliosis.
Rosaliosis.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Wait. Rosaliaitis.
Yeah.
Rosaliaitis. I'll listen to it. Look at Flaca. We have Flaca here. Hi, mommy.
Hi, Flaquita.
Come here, baby. Come here, mommy.
Okay, well, how do you
Mm.
summarize the retreat?
It was so beautiful and so lovely. And I think that there's really something to say about like when people are kind of forced to leave their daily grind and their daily schedule and their daily routine and put into like just a different experience that gets them outside of everything that I just said, that just really allows people to kind of be reminded of like their humanity, in my opinion, and like how and just and yeah. So I had an amazing time, and I think that so I with anything that has to do with yoga, I try to kind of like keep some parts of myself a little bit separate. Obviously, I know that that's not maybe the most transparent thing, but one of the main things that I struggle with like keeping open is the fact that I'm Israeli, and it like scares me to say that to people, especially in like an environment like this where I'm leading them and they have to like and if
Trust you.
they yeah, they have to trust me. And I hate that that's even like a thought in my mind, but in
Yeah.
today's climate, it's something that I think about, you know? And so I kind of like went in, and it's not that I was necessarily hiding it, I just wasn't flaunting it or talking about it like very openly. And, you know, some like throughout the week, people would ask me, like, oh, where are you from? Whatever. And I would say, like, I grew up in South Florida, um, or I grew up
Which
in
isn't a
Israel,
lie.
or yeah, or that I was born in Israel. But I think that, like, it's really, really nice to be in these situations because I I feel like for a moment, the people who didn't ask me like where I'm from, um, for a moment, people kind of like set those things aside, you know? And for the people who did ask me where I'm from, I don't know what their opinion is on Israelis and Israel as a whole, but like
And if
they
it's
had a
if it was deduced by like personal experiences or what they've read on the internet.
right, but they had the opportunity, you know, to like have a week with me, and I will go ahead and um I'll go out on a whim and say that I'm a relatively pleasant person to be around
Limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
on a limb.
I'm gonna go out on a
maybe
whim.
maybe not the smartest person, but
The best intentioned.
the best intentions.
You're smart.
And so I think that it's just like it was really, really nice to also for me, you know, kind of like either ignore some things and just see people for who they were and as they were. And it was just really, really lovely to like get to know a group of girls who just wanted to kind of like get together and leave their routine and their life. Um, So yeah, so I really love it. And to be honest with you, I had a lot of thoughts throughout the week that I think that I want to share.
Okay, before you do, can I just say that all of this is really reminding me of that like TikTok like soundbite that is like, oh my God, we're from the same place. And one person's like the Bronx, they're like the world.
Mm. Oh, yeah,
Can
exactly.
please share.
And you're now like making me think of something that I said throughout the week where it's like somebody said something to me that was like very wholesome, and I was like, that's such a wholesome thing. And like the world needs more wholesome. Like we need to, the world really needs less, less of, people trying to like go out of their way to push other people away from them. Whatever. Basically, I'm Miss
More
Universe and I'm
unadulterated,
asking for world peace.
true. More unadulterated joy, less, more touching grass, less living like
Exactly.
perpetually online.
Yes. So
Disconnect.
one of the main thoughts that I had this week was that first of all, I really love these experiences. Um, First of all, I really love
You've said first of all like 3 times now.
seeing people experience something for the first time or experience a culture for the first time. Hold on, look at this.
Oh my
She's just standing
God,
here looking at me. She's
princess.
like,
No, I feel like seeing
sorry.
that is like when you ask someone to listen to something that you love and you know that they'll love too, and then you see their face when they first hear it. Like when you tell somebody to watch your favorite show, when you ask somebody to like listen to your favorite song, like, and you see them like be filled by like joy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what I'm getting at is that I really enjoyed seeing the girls enjoy themselves, discover a new place, try new food, meet new people. That is what's really, really fun to me about hosting retreats.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the back end of things, I really, really love, planning experiences for people, showing people new places, new things, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And I think that bread girls could do an experiential retreat in a cool place with wine and food and like seeing places. I think that
Some
that could be
quiet time.
some quiet time,
Like each person goes
daily
to their room.
daily yoga
Daily,
and Pilates.
maybe a daily cigarette.
Sure, for whoever partakes.
No, everybody has
Um,
to do it. If everybody has to
so
do yoga, everybody has to do the cigarette.
well, well,
It's a part of the agenda. I don't do yoga.
then you don't have to join. You don't have to join anything that you don't want to join.
All right. We could do a cigarette sommelier course while you guys do yoga.
I love that.
I wonder who would join me.
But I really think that it could be like such a fun thing, and I think that we should do it. So any listeners out there, if this sounds like something that you would potentially perhaps enjoy doing, let us know.
Drop us a DM. Also, while we're at it, if we're asking our listeners to like do anything for us, I have been searching high and low for a vintage Afghan coat, aka a Penny Lane coat. I cannot find one anywhere. I'm not trying to spend $500 on one, but I also don't want it to be like gross. So if you have one laying in your closet, I don't care what size it is, I'll make it fit, kind of like Celine Dion does with shoes. Holler at your girl. Yeah.
Are you one size in shoes?
I'm 6.5, 7, but I also have sixes and I also have 7.5s.
Same.
I'm like 17 different sizes.
I
No,
I
but
also have eight.
there's this really funny video of Celine Dion where they ask, or like, I don't remember if she's telling the story or if it's like actively happening, but that she goes to like a store and she asks for this shoe and they ask her, what size are you? And she says, don't worry about what size I am. Give me what you have. I'll make it work.
I love that.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Mm-hmm. And if
That's the way it is.
and if he could, he would.
We're decentering men.
All
It's funny.
right, well, what else you got? Well, how was your
What else do I
weekend?
got?
How
Okay. What did I do this weekend? Mm, mm, I don't remember what I did
hmm,
on Saturday. Like genuinely don't remember. If I spent it, oh no, yes I do. Just kidding. I went to a lovely dinner on Saturday
okay.
with my girly girl Rona and her husband. He was our third wheel.
Love.
Uh, in reality, on Saturdays they go on day night. So I technically was the third wheel, but as a matter of fact, it was her and I made plans, and she asked me if it's okay if he comes. And Michael is always invited. I love Michael; he's so funny. Um, we went to a hand roll restaurant
Cute.
in Wynwood. We had caviar bumps. Even though the entire restaurant is like bar seating, but there are servers somehow. I don't know. This girl kept coming up to us and telling us that we were her spirit animals. I don't know how to feel about it.
What does that mean?
I don't know. She was like, "Oh my God, I just love the way that you guys knew exactly what to do. Like that you knew to like ask for the caviar bump, like all this." I'm like, "Are you fucking with me? Like am I being punked? Like this I don't know.
Yeah,
It felt
I
really
don't know how I
normal.
would take that.
None of this felt like out of the ordinary, particularly not for Rona and I. Like when we're together, we were just like sitting there having a conversation. Michael, every once in a while interjected. We were drinking sake and eating our hand rolls and having a lovely time. It was very delicious, very good. I'm happy to go back whenever. And then we went to have the teeny tiny martinis over at Testies.
Mm,
They have the petite pickle, which is this tiny little martini that they make with a brine that they mix in house that is pepperoncinis. No, I'm sorry, cornichons, onion, and olive. And it's teeny
Done.
tiny. It's like a three sipper.
Love it.
Technically speaking, I think that any martini at any size can be a three sipper depending on your ambition.
Hmm.
Um, but that one genuinely is. It's very conveniently priced at $11. So like if you're wanting a martini, but you know that like you have plans the next day or for any other circumstances that you shouldn't be drinking much, um,
Just pop
a
on over
petit
to
pickle,
Pastis.
a petit pickle. And then Sunday, I had a lovely lunch at a Florida staple called Flanagan's with my girl
Mm,
Carly. We shared a rack of ribs, and that shit
nice.
was fire.
That sounds so good right now.
Also, as soon like I got there first, yeah, I'm sure. I think that you just need like meat.
The thing is, though, like I really can't complain because first of all, it really is really, really yummy.
Nobody's
And
listen, and nobody thinks that you're not grateful by wanting meat.
and um like it's very I'm full, you know? I'm satisfied,
Listen,
delicious,
again,
having
nobody
a
thinks
great
that you're
time.
being ungrateful by wanting
Okay,
something that
well
you're
let
not
me.
being served. Listen, if you're there for like 2 weeks and all you're eating is lentils, it's not that it's not yummy. It's not that you're not full. It's just that I would be bored. Is
It's
there no
okay.
like town center that you can go to and eat some like local beef?
Town center.
I don't know, like a downtown. I don't know. No? Does that not exist in Guatemala?
I'm in Nicaragua. And
Does that not exist
not
in
where I
Central Florida?
am.
In Florida, Central America?
America.
America?
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
Guatemala
Wow.
is on the other side of Costa Rica, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not even trying to guess right now. Honestly, this was very Alpine of me. I apologize to the good people of both Nicaragua and Guatemala.
You should
Anyway,
be
does
apologizing.
Nicaragua not have a downtown area
Okay, not the whole country.
where you are?
No, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Well,
When
your
my
internet
friend bought
connection is
when
working
my
pretty
friend
well
bought this
today.
land, she had to create a cell phone tower.
Power.
Yeah.
Anyway, things that are on my list. One of them relates to you, and I am afraid that it's going to upset you. I have an issue.
Okay.
And I recognize that this isn't a me issue. I am saying this today because I feel like I'm in a secure and safe space to voice these opinions. And I am also very, very much aware that just because I feel a certain way about something doesn't mean that it has to change, nor do I have to change my
I'm
opinion
done
on
with
it.
the intro. I'm done with the
No,
intro.
I'm not done introducing. It doesn't mean that it has to change or I have to change my opinion on it. I just need to avoid it as much as I possibly can. I get real fucking grossed out when people call their yoga practice juicy or delicious. It not great for me. And here's the thing. In my efforts of being a good supportive sister and liking and commenting on your shit, I'm constantly getting pumped, like my algorithm, with like these yogis, and I didn't ask for it. How many times can I say not interested and still support you? It really grosses me out. Like every time I hear it, I'm like,
Okay. First of all,
mm-hmm.
thank you for sharing. I could tell that this is something that consumes a lot of your energy, and so
I tried to not let it be.
apologies on behalf of yogis worldwide that you have to read the words delicious or what was the
I'm
other
not
one?
reading it, I'm hearing it.
What was the other one?
Juicy. Juicy.
Juicy. Pertaining to the yoga practice, that's on
Mm-hmm.
me. First of all, you don't have to like continue supporting me on social media. I no, I'm not.
Bitch,
I'm
what?
saying this. I'm saying this like for realsies, and not at all sarcastic, not in the slightest.
Oh, do you have enough
A,
supporters?
no, it's not even about that. I don't want anybody consuming my content unless they're actually interested in it. Because
I'm interested in everything you do. What do you mean?
anyway,
You could
my
have like
point
an
is,
entire TikTok to you just farting and I would like it.
however, yeah, a lot of people would probably like
I
that.
know.
However, I understand why you would say that, but I don't agree.
Okay.
It's the same way that somebody will be like, that was a really good workout.
Same, same. I'm saying yoga because I was trying to like make it directly relate to you. Also, a really good anything is fine. It is not icky. A juicy workout is icky. A
You think, I don't
delicious
think,
workout is icky to me personally. I'm not saying in general.
why? What
I'm
about
saying
it bothers you? What about it bothers
it's
you?
gross. I don't know.
Does it feel sexual to you?
No,
So then
no.
what about that description?
It just grosses me
I'm
out.
trying to get to the
I don't
bottom
get
of
grossed out
this.
by sexual shit. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you why I'm asking you these questions because this is something that has gone on in my mind when writing something like that, where I'm like, I know for sure that specifically my brother and my sister will roll their eyes at what I wrote in whatever I posted. And I know that you feel this way. I know that without you telling me this. I know how you feel about it. But I
It's
want to
cheesy.
understand what.
It feels it. No, honestly, like, and mind you, again, when I'm saying these things, I'm not, it's not a blanket statement. It's the way that I see it. And I know that you are a sincere person and you
It
take it,
feels in
it
authentic
feels
or
cheesy.
in
It doesn't,
genuine.
yeah, it feels just like something to say to like buzzword it. Like, and the thing is, like,
Mhm.
again, I am very, very aware of the fact that you take your practice very seriously. You take the practice of yoga in general very seriously. It's not something that you like to cheapen or make light of. Like, you understand and respect the history of it and like the heritage, all of it. Like, fully understand it. And when I want to like make it very clear, it's not just when you say it. It's
No,
literally
I
anytime
know.
I hear anybody refer to literally anything physical, unless it's really including juice as juicy,
Okay.
it's, I don't know.
Okay.
Just my opinion.
What else is on your like hate list
Oh my
right
God.
now?
I had to block an account this week. An account,
Ooh.
an account that popped up in my feed one sunshiny day. And that same day, like three of their videos popped up on my feed. And I was like, this has gone too far. I need to block them. And after I blocked them, I kept getting reaction videos to that. And I was like, what did I do wrong in this life to be inflicted with this shit? Apparently, there is some like studio or like, I didn't understand what it was. Like a facility here in South Florida that performs full anesthesia for tattoos. They
How is that
fully
legal?
put you under to get tatted up. First of all, I I have woken up from surgery and wanted to like crawl out of my skin. I cannot imagine waking up from surgery to like my entire body etched, having not felt a thing of it happening. I feel like it would be like a really like weird like phantom limb syndrome thing. Like how did it get there?
Well, wait, what do you mean when you've gotten up from anesthesia, you wanted to crawl out of your skin?
It's very painful. Like all of the sudden, you're feeling this pain very intensely because whilst it was happening, you were out. And then you wake up and you come to, and this pain
Mm,
exists in your body. I remember this as a 4 year old. Like, literally, I don't have many memories as a child. I had this surgery for my lymph node. I remember waking up from surgery screaming bloody murder as a 4 year old
that's so
because like
interesting.
you like this thing happens to you while you're asleep, like fully all of your systems are down, and then you wake up and you come to, and this injury, this like cut to your skin happened. Like it doesn't numb your, what's it called,
Nerves.
nerves. It doesn't numb your nerves once you're
That's really,
awake.
really
Like
interesting.
it comes
I've
back.
never thought of that. Very,
So
very interesting. So you are
waking,
not into the idea.
I think it's really fucking stupid. To be fair, I'm also like not into numbing cream. Like, if you're gonna get a tattoo, get a fucking tattoo. Be like a sailor, respect the tradition. Don't be a
Tradition.
pussy. Tradition. Don't be a pussy. Get a tattoo. What do you mean? I'm not into numbing cream. I think it's a pussy move.
What
I said what
about
I said.
numbing cream? What about numbing cream for like facial treatment?
That's not the same.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
not
was
the
gonna
same.
say.
That's not the same. As a matter of fact, your facial shit should not be detectable. It should be a secret, right? Your tattoos are
Secret.
not a secret. Your tattoos are there. They're supposed to be, listen, even my tattoos that don't have like some deep meaning behind it, I went and got this tattoo because I wanted to get a tattoo. Why would I not want to feel it?
For sure.
What, to just like get some like
I
extra art on
think
my body? I think it's
the
stupid.
biggest part of getting a tattoo is definitely the experience of getting a tattoo, and like it, a lot of people describe it as almost like meditative.
Yeah. I
It's
feel like mostly women find it meditative. I feel like men are kind of like, what's this about?
no, I've definitely heard men say that. But anyway, speaking of men, do you want to hear something crazy?
Duh.
So today I went to the beach, and before I went to the beach, Tortilla, who made a cameo last episode,
Very cute, very
was
cute.
was in my room and she was hanging out with me. And then like I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the beach. And I tried like calling her to come with me, but she was like, I'm not
Hey
coming.
girl, do you want to come with me to the beach?
Exactly. And so then I got to the beach. I was chilling. I was there for maybe like 10 minutes before I like looked over to the left. And also because the beach here is very secluded, it's not a beach like where people like come hang out. It's like a very
Right. No matcot on the beach in
no,
Nicaragua.
I was the only person on the beach. And the beach itself is full of rocks and like finding a good place to go into the water is hard. It's very like wild. Like it feels like you're on a remote island.
I mean, you don't have
Um,
a downtown area to go get a steak, so yeah,
right. Exactly. So so anyway,
That's
so I'm sitting there, I look over to my left and I see that like two men just like kind of like entered the beach. I'm obviously without headphones because of where I am, and I'm like just alert of like and aware of my surroundings. I saw that two guys were like starting to walk in my direction. Slowly, slowly, they were like looking around. One of the guys was like holding something. They were like looking at the plants. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna keep my eye on them. Then I look over to my right and I see Tortilla charging at me, like running towards me, huge smile on her face. Her tongue is like hanging out of her mouth, but she was just like, ha. And then she came and we're like loving on each other and having a great time.
I
And
thought
then
you
I
were
look,
gonna say that you looked over to the right and there were two more men.
no.
Continue.
And then I look over to the left and I notice that they like stopped walking in my direction and they like turned towards like the plants and like they were like looking at the plants and stuff. And then I went back to like keep playing with her. And then I looked again and I saw that they were starting to walk in the opposite direction. That's what's weird about it, that they like only walked into the beach a little bit and then walked in the opposite direction again. And then she was just like alert. She was looking at them. Like from the moment that she arrived, she
But
was
she
looking
didn't
at
like
them.
bark at them or anything?
No. But
Mm.
then she was like, like she just like stood next to me and like looking in their direction when they were walking out of the beach. And then she started walking. She walked all the way to where they were, so like where the area that they were at. And like I saw her like looking. She didn't bark over there, nothing. But
Oh, tortilla.
basically, like she was like looking, I saw her, and then she came back to me and she was with me for the rest of like I stayed there for like a whole like hour basically after that, just like chilling. She was right by my side. She was just in my area, like
Aw.
looking at me, just like making it literally felt like she like came to my rescue in that
Right.
moment. And then
I mhm.
at a certain point she did start barking. She was like looking in that direction and she like started like barking in that direction, but nothing happened. And then when I walked back home, she like walked back with me.
Oh.
My little
See,
guardian angel.
I don't doubt that for a second. Dogs are incredibly smart and very in tune. And also, like, you've built a rapport with her. Like, you guys are besties now. Now, that being said, I am never one to give men the benefit of the doubt. I think that most are shit. The ones that aren't are the minority, particularly when it comes to strange men and strange women and what they can do. Um, that being said, are we thinking that the dog being there is what deterred them? Because if they're willing to hurt you as a human being, would they not also hurt the dog?
No, I think that it would deter people.
Yeah. No, because also dogs can bark and then make a lot of noise and
Yeah.
call a lot
And
of
like
attention.
she's like a
Well,
little
Tortilla
she's
deserves a medal and a sash and a crown.
yeah. She's like a little street dog, like she's from this area. She grew up just on the
She's
beach.
very cute.
She's a little
Her
scrappy
cameo
girl.
last week was very, very cute.
Yeah, she's a perfect
And we
angel.
appreciate her service. What's
I
going
thank
on here?
her for her service
Yeah, that
every
was very
day.
sweet of her.
Yeah,
What's
so
going
that
on? Are
was
there's like a bunch of bugs near you? What's going on?
yeah.
You keep going like this.
Yes, there are mosquitoes. My whole both of my feet are completely eaten alive. It's the one thing that I forget
Oh
about when
no.
going to like the jungle,
You don't bring
and
elf?
I never bring bug spray with me.
And there's not a downtown to go buy it.
No, she has bug spray, and so like I've been using the bug spray that there is around, but like I don't have any of my own, and I
Can you put like
should.
citronella straight on your body?
Yeah, but like you would need a
It's
lot of
stinky.
it.
Mm.
No, it smells good. I like the smell of citronella. I think it's nice.
Ugh.
Other than that, I've been here. I think that a really good sign of this place is that I sleep really well at night.
Mm.
And apart from the fact that like yes, I'm falling asleep to the sound of the ocean every night. Like objectively, it would be considered like a
A
relaxing place to
relaxing,
fall asleep.
yeah.
Yeah, you know. Apart from that, though, you know how I have my whole thing with ghosts, of course.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, not a secret. I don't
No.
feel a single ghost here.
I feel like there'd be a lot. No? But
That
maybe
would,
they're at peace. They've moved
well,
on.
maybe. Also, that would kind of make sense because the people of this country are like generally just very peaceful,
How
very,
long is the flight from
I think it was
Miami?
like 2 hours and 40 minutes from Miami.
Oh, that's not bad. You flew from
No,
Miami though?
yeah, yes. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't feel any spirits, and it's just so nice. What a refreshing experience for
Maybe
me.
there's too many mosquitoes for the spirits.
Maybe.
They're like, we don't fuck with that.
Maybe mosquitoes eat spirits. You know how like every like insect basically has like a purpose. Maybe mosquitoes' purpose is to eat
Yeah, because
spirits,
otherwise, what the fuck are they there for?
right?
Mm.
Couldn't
Okay.
imagine.
I have one last thing on my list,
Okay.
and it's a problem.
Hmm.
Um, Actually, as a matter of fact, I have two things. One is not on my list, but I need your help with that. But I'll start with the first one. And I think that it kind of ties in with what I said earlier about like the buckwheat and like me feeling really full. There's been an obvious move, and I think it comes with this like sort of like recession vibes. Like I'm feeling very much like 2006, 2007. Like everybody's
Hmm.
very, very skinny, very small.
Yes.
It is concerning, but there's one thing that's just like been really bumming me out, in particular, because I got to tell you, it's almost nostalgic to me, this like pro Anna thing. It's like bittersweet. It's reminding me of simpler times. But what's not cute
What's pro
is
Anna?
pro anorexic.
Oh, okay.
The pages on like Live Journal and like MySpace and all those were intense. Um, and Tumblr.
Tumblr, yeah, for sure.
The Wicked press tour. I have never been much of an Ariana Grande fan. I
Okay.
confess. Hands up, don't shoot. I confess. Not a big fan. I think that she's a talented gal. I like that she's from Boca. That's really where it ends. I think that she is insufferable ever since she got on Wicked. And mind you, I'm not one to stare away. What are you doing on your phone?
I was looking up how she looked at
Oh
the
my
press
God,
tour.
she looks
Terrifyingly skinny.
emaciated,
Emaciated.
emaciated. She looks so small. I feel like you could just like go like this, and the air from that will make her like drop and shatter into teeny tiny little million
Yeah,
pieces.
truly.
Where the fuck is Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande? That bitch she went hard.
Mm,
That was cute.
yeah.
She was also cute with Mac Miller. Where is she? She is now this like
She
fragile
gone.
little thing, and
Hmm.
her and Cynthia Erivo keep crying in interviews.
It's so weird.
I'm not one to shy away from a musical. I listen to Rewrite the Stars from The Greatest Showman all the time of my own will.
It's so weird.
It's making me not want. It's a good song. Also, Zendaya and Zac Efron are so hot. They like dance on ropes and shit. It's making me not want to watch Wicked. Like even with like the first movie that came out, the first installation, I was like, yuck. Like you guys are making it really hard to like want to watch this.
I'm personally just not a fan of that like world in general. I feel like in the world that sort of like fantasy type entertainment
We went to see
where
Wicked together with Mom.
Yeah.
At the
Where
Broward Center of Performing Arts.
where it's like more than one, or excuse me, like where it's like very childish. That is not something that speaks to me. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I don't like the show Wednesday. I think it's stupid.
I don't either. But I don't
Uh,
like Jenna Ortega, so that's me. It's
right.
just
I have nothing against Jenna Ortega personally, but that's
another
what
person who's
Wicked.
like really, really, really skinny right now. She
Oh,
is
I'm not sure.
so skinny right now.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't seen her. I'm not. I'm
Where's our
not.
Google girl?
I'm not. Where the fuck is our Google girl? This bitch
Ugh.
hasn't shown up twice already. Yeah, I'm not very tuned into like that side of Hollywood, I feel like. I'm not a really big fan of that kind of stuff. Honestly, with the first Wicked, it was just like whatever. I'm
Did
sorry. I
you
know
watch
that
it?
this is a hot topic, but and I know that a lot of people are gonna be so upset of me that am saying this, but it is what it is. I'm sorry.
A
It's
former
just
magnet program kid doesn't
yeah,
like
and
Wicked?
exactly. That's
Woo!
the thing. Also, my thing is that
You want to talk about mothers?
I used to really love Ariana Grande. Like I
Mm.
wasn't, yeah, I was like obsessed with her music. I went to see her in Amsterdam. Like I was a big, big fan. But the moment that she started doing all this,
It's too much.
it's too much. And truly, the interviews are it's
Insufferable.
concerning. I'm afraid.
So
I'm
here's my question. Do you
uncomfortable.
think that they're on drugs? Do you think that they're on drugs? And if so, which?
I'm really not sure. I don't think so.
Somebody said, like, years from now, we're going to hear about the abusive set of Wicked. And here's the thing, I disagree. Like, I don't think it's an abusive set. I think that they're like trauma dumping on each other, like nonstop, particularly those two, Glinda and Elphaba. And maybe they're also doing this, but that's none of my business. Hopefully, I'm actually hoping that they're enjoying themselves in any way, shape, or form. But like, it legitimately feels like all of it is just too much.
Yeah.
Like, baby, take a break.
Take a break, eat a
I'm not gonna tell you
sandwich.
I'm not gonna tell you to eat a sandwich. I think that's kind of rude. Um, I think
What?
we're past it. I think we're past it. I think that it needs to like be administered that
Oh, you
way.
think?
Fluids. I
Wow.
think she's dehydrated.
In other news, I have a question for you.
Ask. Did you remember?
Yes.
Yes. Ask. I'm ready.
Would you rather your fingers be on this week's corner of Would You Rather? Would you rather your fingers be made of al dente spaghetti
Okay.
or your toes made of hot dogs?
My toes made of hot dogs.
Yes,
First of
easy.
all, first of all, I like to scratch. I can't have my
Mm,
fingers made of noodles.
right,
Second, my toes being made of hot dogs means that I always have a snack.
right. But then
I'm
comes the
hot dog less.
question, are you gonna eat your toes?
If they're made of hot dogs, fuck yeah. What do you mean?
But that's what is it called when people eat people?
Cannibalism?
Cannibalism. That's cannibalism.
I think it would be auto cannibalism if I'm eating myself, which is literally nobody's
Wait,
business.
hold on. Maybe I should perfect the question.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of saying hot dogs, my question is raw hot dogs. Because just saying hot dogs,
Hot dogs are fully cooked even when they're not like cooked. They're cooked. Like what you buy in the store, it's gross. I remember, oh my
are you
God, this
sure it's
is
cooked?
positive. I actually can pull out the bag that I just opened.
Okay.
Years and years ago, years and years ago. And this came up a lot when I was just now in California because a lot of people were really interested on how Cookie and I have maintained contact all these years since we've known each other since we were 3. And like we've been such good friends. I'm not going to say our whole lives. Most of our lives, we had a rough year in the fourth grade. Um, fifth grade, maybe. Um, but people were really interested in that. And so the story came up to the surface multiple times about how, yes, we kept in touch all these years, yada, yada, yada. And in the summers, I would come to Israel. But also that when her and our friend Yoni and a third friend, I think we were like 16 or 17. I think it was right before senior year, or maybe it was, yeah, it was before senior year. Um, their parents got together, gave them like a set amount and sent them to us. And we hosted them. They came and stayed at our house. And at one point, dad took the four of us to Orlando. And we went to MGM Studios as one of the days. Apart from the fact that we saw a tree fall on a car because it was hurricane season, we also, the second most traumatizing thing, some would argue the first most traumatizing thing, would be that when we were in the line for Tower of Terror, we saw a group of German tourists that were right in front of us crack open a pack of hot dogs and eat it straight out of the bag. All of that to say that hot dogs, when you buy them at the store, unless you're buying them directly from the butcher, unless we're talking about like sausage, and even then, like the Trader Joe's sausages, those are fully cooked.
Okay.
Is
Is
it
it
gnarly? Is
par
it gross?
cooked?
No. Cooked. Fully cooked.
Wow. It's gnarly.
Yeah,
I
it's kind
need
of
a good
gross.
crisp, a little crust on my hot dog. I
What
can
I did,
eat a boiled hot dog, that I will enjoy, but it has to be if I'm walking in the middle of the street and I need a quick dog, you know? I'm not gonna eat a boiled hot dog at home.
a boiled hot dog for me is only when it's in a bun. Like right now, I ate the hot dog bunless. It needs to have a crisp. If I'm eating the hot dog in a bun and it has spicy mustard and sauerkraut and the bun is steamed and the hot dog is boiled, I'm happy. I'm a happy girl. It's very soft. I don't mind that. It's good. For example, today I put the hot dogs in a pan and I put them in a cold pan and I heated it up. And then like when it was starting to sizzle, I poured a little bit of water in them to like steam them also. But I let the water fully evaporate. So they also got like a nice snap.
Yeah.
Delish.
I have another would you rather.
Mm.
Would you rather drink hot dog water or like when you boil chicken breast, that water?
Chicken broth? Yeah, I would rather
No,
have chicken
no,
broth.
no, no. No, chicken broth is boiling like the whole chicken with with its bones and all of that. I'm
No,
saying
that's
only
chicken
chicken.
stock. Stock is with bones.
What I mean
Broth
is, you
is
know when
just
you
the
make,
meat.
okay, can you listen to me? You know when you make like
I'll take the chicken
for
water.
really?
Ah, that's chicken broth.
No, dude, can you listen to me? You know when you make a
We need a
dog,
Google girl.
can you
Where is
listen to
she?
me? Can you listen to me?
I'm listening to you.
When you take chicken breast and you're like cooking it for a dog, it's like two little slices of chicken breast, and you cook it in water just until that chicken is cooked. That water is disgusting.
Is it grosser than hot dog water?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you have that and I'll have that and we'll cheers.
Okay.
I need your assistance.
What?
This coming Sunday, I was invited to a Friendsgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited.
Very
Um,
exciting.
yeah, I'm gonna make a food because I think that's like normal. I'm probably just gonna make like little puff pastry cups with like some cheese and some jam.
I love that.
Maybe some fresh thyme leaves. But I also want to make Jello shots.
Mm.
They feel appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've already decided amongst myself that I will not be using plastic cups because plastic cups are shit.
Okay.
So it really depends on like what flavor I end up going with, but either I'm gonna pour it in a pan and then cut it into cubes, perhaps set them up on a nice plate with little toothpicks.
Cute.
Or if I choose to use a citrus, I'll gut the citrus and pour it in there and then like make little wedges.
Ooh, love.
I don't know what flavor to do. I was thinking of cranberry orange with perhaps like pomegranate seeds.
Cranberry orange with pomegranate seeds. Didn't we just see a reel of like fancy Jello shots?
Yes, I can't do that. That's too much.
Oh, okay.
They use like syringes and shit to like make all these like stolen desserts and like signs. Oh, I actually was thinking of perhaps doing like some sweet and then some like dirty martini. Oh, I don't know. Yo,
That would be sick. Dirty
double chin
martini
has been
Jello
like
shots.
my double chin has been like a paid extra.
You're
Look at
doing
her.
that on purpose. You don't have a double chin.
I do too. Look at her.
No, you don't. Stop pulling on your skin like that. That's not good for your skin.
Whatever.
Back to the topic really quickly of like eating disorders. I am
Eating
seeing
hot dog water.
of eating hot dog water. That's my eating disorder. I only drink hot dog water.
That's how I lost 20 pounds, guys. You get all the nutrients, all the protein, and so hydrated.
So hydrated.
Yo, I bet you we could like get some people to think that that's like an actual thing. Don't listen to us. We're stupid.
Yes, this is by no means a health podcast. Follow for more.
This is barely a mental health podcast. We're literally hanging on by a thread.
This
Please
is a
do
French.
listen.
This is a French podcast.
It's a French podcast.
Sweetie. Anyway, I'm also seeing so many girls just so incredibly terrifyingly skinny on social media, and it's
like
something
you do a lot with like your algorithm.
A lot. And it's something that I was talking to my friend about because it's just like it's just so interesting to see like how things have changed, but also how things are still kind of the same. It's like always the same, but just a different like label slapped on it. So we were kind of like laughing about how we are like Maha before Maha, you know what I mean? Like we've always been, I definitely feel this way, that I've always been like a little bit more like crunchy and not a fan of the healthcare system and so on and so forth. And now it just has like a really, no, hold on. Now it just has a really, you're raising your hand.
I'm like, I can't, because I can't. Continue.
What can you not?
Just the connotation of Maha.
Okay.
Please continue. Please continue. I didn't say anything.
Anyway. So it's just funny that now it's kind of just being marketed as this like as this new health movement, and basically all these bitches are so fucking skinny and they don't eat and they're working at like the way that they work out is just it's ridiculous.
Back in my day, people would just like eat half a can of tuna and smoke cigarettes. Go Kate Moss. Is it better or worse than what your girls are doing? I don't know what to tell you.
At least the food is yummy.
Kale is not yummy. Somebody convinced y'all that kale is yummy.
No, a lot of the girls now don't eat shit like that. They eat just only red meat, like only steak and
that's carnivore.
And broccoli and sweet potatoes, like as healthy as it possibly can be.
Yeah, no, but like I'm saying, like it's work hard, not smart, is what I'm saying. Back in the day, it was simple. You don't get to kill yourself at the gym. You just got to not eat. It's so easy.
So easy.
I recall the breatharian movement. Are you familiar?
No.
Okay. There was this girl. She looked like legit Barbie. Okay. She died. Sad. Because she starved herself. She was a breatharian, where she said that she was getting all of her energy and needed protein, nutrients, etc., from the sun. Now, if you want to talk about maha, that's like
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
that's
like
right
the
up there.
most intense that it could be.
But no, I want to cut you off real quick. I'm so sorry. The reason why I was raising my hands, I was rolling my eyes, is because when I hear maha, I don't think about like crunchy girls going to Pilates and like killing themselves on the treadmill. I think of a raspy voiced man saying that Tylenol causes autism. That is what I think. That is the connotation that comes to
mm,
me when I think of
mhm,
make America healthy again. That
mhm.
man needs health. I wish him health.
I wish you happiness and health.
I don't wish him happiness. I just wish him health.
I wish
Him,
you happiness and health.
oh, thank you so much. I wish his warm happiness, his little brain warm happiness, and for him, health. Because if he's healthy, his brain worm is healthy.
Anyway, I'm really, really excited for the upcoming holidays. We've got a lot
Same.
of holidays. We have Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
We
We have
have
the day before Thanksgiving.
we have Circo Loco. We have Christmas. We
What?
have Christmas. Christmas.
Oh, crema.
Christmas. And we have New Year's.
I have
We
all of
also
those apart from one.
we also have a Hanukkah.
We do have Hanukkah. I have, oh, there it is. I have my little dog menorah. I'm going to be lighting the candles, you guys.
I'm gonna be
At
lighting the
least one
candles.
night, the night that I remember. Um, we have Thanksgiving. Well, I have Friendsgiving this Sunday.
Right.
I have Thanksgiving. I have the night before. So we'll talk about this in our next episode because it's going to be the Thanksgiving episode. Thanksgiving, I will preface this. Thanksgiving is my
Super Bowl.
New York marathon.
Mm.
Okay. Enough said. So we have the day before Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving. The whole week of Thanksgiving is a holiday within itself. Then it's Art Basel. I this year have taken my sweet ass time with booking anything because it feels like it's become kind of like what happened to Coachella. It's just like it's gross now. Like, what do you mean you're charging $100 GA to see a DJ in the middle of the street? Go fuck yourself. That used to be free.
Yeah.
I think that at the very least, there should be a movement to like make locals want to attend and offer local discounts. And it's not even about the money because like if the events were truly worth it, the money wouldn't be an issue. But when you're
Yeah.
charging at minimum $50 an event in a week where there's like legitimately like 100 events every single night that you could
Yeah.
potentially attend. And so many people come from out of town for like literally you're walking through these events. None of these people are local. None of these people actually care about the art. They're there for some like 25-year-old with a fucking like thing, some lights, and the
Lasers.
VIP section. Like it's losing its purpose. It's losing its meaning. It's really bumming me out. I used to love it. 2 years ago was like perfection. And even then it was kind of like weird.
Yeah.
Um,
I remember, I can't tell you if it was actually, let me look this up. When the
I mean,
first Art
Gramps is
Basel
closed. Like, what
was.
the fuck?
Hold on. The first Art Basel in Miami was in December 2002. And um, I remember I started going to Art Basel in like, I want to say 2011. That was like when Wynwood was first starting to like
It was so cool.
spring up, and it was so fucking cool and it was so much fun. And I mean, that whole area was still so not developed. Like it was
Yeah, so
crazy.
I was walking through Wynwood on Saturday and it's just tourists. And it's such a shame. Like Gramps, which was like legitimately like the longest standing like best bar in Wynwood, is closed now. It's very, very sad. There is
Yeah,
one event
very
that
sad.
there's literally just one event that I'm truly interested in, and it's opening night. It's on Tuesday, and it's at Zeze, and it's like a museum thing with like, I think the host of it is KDR, which is an art gallery that I really like.
Hmm.
So I may go to that. But honestly, I just kind of want to like go hide at the movie theater. And that's also difficult because they closed the closest movie theater to me. Now it's either I'm going to like the iPic at 163rd, paying $30 for like a stupid martini just to watch my movie, or all the way downtown to Silver Spot. It's very annoying. I'm annoyed, Miami. I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed. Um,
Well, I'm very excited for Circo Loco,
and then we
obviously.
have, yeah, are we doing a thing before New Year's like we usually do, like the last couple of years? Is there a thing at Factory Town? This
Oh,
seems like a really excellent opportunity to ask you.
no.
Okay, so
What do
great.
you mean?
That's good.
You know about Circo Loco. We've spoken about this many times.
Yes, that's not near New Year's Eve.
No, it's
Okay.
December 6th.
The last couple of years we've done something literally the day or two before New Year's where we've
True.
gone to Factory Town.
Yeah,
So I'm
true.
asking, but it's
No,
we can pick
not
this
this
up
year.
off. We can pick this up offline.
But
No, Circo Loco sounds like a Circo Loco. I am less interested. Also, it's sold out, so
yeah, we've spoken about this many times. You showed no interest at first, and I know that you're not
I'm
interested
pretty sure that
now.
when you first told me it was already too late, but it's neither here nor there
No, it
because I
wasn't.
think
No, it
a
wasn't.
little bit, a
No,
little
no,
bit.
no, it wasn't. Not at all.
Anyway,
We've
I think
spoken
I'm gonna
about
go
this
to the
so many
surf
times.
club and have a martini. I'm gonna go to the surf club and do something real fucking classy. I don't want to be around sweaty 27-year-olds wearing pashminas and camelbacks. No, thank you. Having corded headphones makes me feel like an ASMR artist.
You
Hold on,
basically
hold on.
are.
Can
You
you hear
couldn't
that?
hear that. No,
Oh, come on. Hold on.
you can't hear it.
Stop. Okay. Mom calls me the other day. I want to test your liberalism. Liberalism. I want to test your liberalism. And in my head, I'm like, what is she about to drop on my lap? And I know that this
That's
is gonna,
what a way to like start a conversation.
and that is literally how she started the conversation. But now I know that by me prefacing this and also like a previous story that was told, I think that it has to be a passed down trait, but mom has a tendency to not get to the point.
I think that is a
Now,
passed down trait, my friend.
where I will say that I am a good storyteller, just people have no patience, mom will walk like 17 blocks around before getting to the motherfucking point. That being said, our friends have a son, yada, yada, yada. Mind you, just in the telling of that portion of the story, I got lost like 17 times. I'm like, wait, so anyway. 40-something years old, lives in Brickell, successful lawyer. And she was like, but there's a thing. I'm like, what's the thing? He's blind.
Oh,
And
wow.
but is he short? Because I'd rather a tall than like I'd rather a blind than a short. And granted,
Wow.
I recognize that I am greedy because I'm 5'3", but like it is what it is. I'd rather.
Wait, you're saying the craziest things right now, but please go on.
Anyway, I still have not fully given it a thought. They're also going to like, I guess like his, again, at the end of the day, to get to this point in the story, like I got lost like 17 times. So if I'm not mistaken, they're going to his sister's wedding this weekend. I'm sure mom will correct me if I'm wrong. And she said that she will give more intel after she actually meets him. But I told her, I was like, I'm going to judge him the way that I would judge any other person. And that is if I think that he can pick me up. And if I like his face.
Well, how would he pick you up?
He's not quadriplegic. He is blind. He can pick me up.
He can't drive if he's blind.
First of all, he has a driver already checked. I meant pick me up physically.
Oh.
Opa.
Yes.
That is what I meant. But yes, it was funny because one of the first things that I said was literally ask mom. I'm sure she will confirm. One of the first things that I said was, I have a hard time with it because like one of the most important things for me and a partner is for me not to drive. And if he's blind, I wouldn't have to. And then mom said, well, no, he has a driver. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine then.
I mean, wow, that's crazy. That's actually not something that I've ever thought about. Like, a blind person can't drive. I'm sorry. I know I don't sound particularly bright when I make that statement or like when I
Not
say the
very
sudden
inclusive. So
realization.
yeah, I said, she sent me a couple of articles. I'm going to look through them. And
Articles about him?
yes, he's a lawyer and a successful one, supposedly. I'm going to judge him the way that I judge literally anybody that I see virtually. And that is by the way that he looks and if he sounds like a douchebag. I'm trying to steer away from the douchebag, so hopefully he's not one. But yeah, like if I don't like his face, then it's gonna be a no, and it's irregardlessly of him being blind. Like, because I just like, do I want my partner to tell me that I'm pretty and like for him to actually mean it? Yes. Is that like my number one thing? No.
Well, they can feel.
That's weird though. I don't like hands on my face.
Hi, baby.
More dogs. Yeah, I don't want
No, it's the
like
same dog.
hands on my face. Like as a person that suffers from the occasional acne breakout, you should know, like no hands on the face. I don't want.
Yes, for sure. Honestly, that's a very, very good, very valid point.
Yeah.
Very good, very valid point.
Well,
Thank you for that. Well, I wish you all of the best with this new potential venture. Who knows? Maybe this is it.
Maybe we'll have seeing eye dog at my wedding.
Who knows? I
If we'll
mean,
have a brother or a sister. That's a working dog.
right. A dog with a purpose. Okay, well,
A dog
I
with
hope
a mission.
a dog with a mission. Well, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful night and that you rest easy.
You too.
And I'm so excited to be together again next week.
Do that with me. Hold my hand, hold my fingers. Love you.
Love you, Poops.